You are watching Moments of Euphoria with JPIERCINGS. I am your host, JPIERCINGS, and
What's happening? Troyski. And moments of euphoria.
alright, so first of all, happy Friday. How are y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Okay, cool.
Hungover.
Oh, you hungover. I feel charged. I feel energetic. Like, it's random that I wake up feeling like this. Like, it's kind of scary. And that's kind of unhealthy because it shouldn't be scary, right? We should be waking up every day happy.
Can I have a moment of honesty?
Go ahead,
I
Troy.
forgot that we was doing this today. I swear. I was on the phone with one of my females, and she said, "What you doing? When do you get a lineup?" I said, "It's 10:45." Ooh, let me hit Janae now because I'm about to be late.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I did too. I woke up. You know, I had a okay night. I did get some sleep. Um, we're gonna go back to that. You know, about my dream. But I had a dream. I had to get up, get my baby ready for school, and then I just took some time to recharge. And in the midst of me recharging, I'm like, okay, boom, I need to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, damn, I got something to do at 11. I'm like, and it was 10:45, so I was like, oh, I gotta hurry. I'll lie. It's like, it was 10:35. I had to hurry up, get her, you know. I got a side piece next to me, so I had to get her bottle ready. And yeah, we was out the door.
That's the one thing I love about this place is we are all individually and collectively just as fucked up.
Factual. And there's no way around it. On the verge of that, I hate when people judge us. Like, okay, first of all, I don't like when people judge at all. You know, you could judge on your own terms, but me personally, like, I just feel like I don't have that authority to really judge and make decisions. You know, I do use my best judgment now when it comes to dealing with people, but I don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hate when people judge you. You know, it's awkward. It's like, who gave you the authority to decide what's right and what's wrong?
And I'm a piece of shit because I judge people, but I don't like when people judge us. At the same time, I'm trying to get better at not judging people because, like, I don't know what's really going on. Because, like, they don't know what's really going on.
Correct. Because I never really know what's going on. And that's what, you know, maybe I should have better standards, but my standards are if I'm able to sail the boat and nobody dies, am I really doing that bad in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
No, I feel you. I feel you. You gotta take the small victories and
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been hard on myself for so many years. Like, I'm tired of the mental manipulation that I do to myself. So I've just learned, you know, to just lighten up a little bit. Now I have my days still where, like, I can really be the darkest,
oh my god.
most depressed. Like,
No, oh my god, because I didn't know you was going there. But when you say darkest, I made me think about when you said people judge us. At this point in where we are, when people judge us, I am taking the stance of whatever y'all say we are, we just that.
my grandma did always say, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. So, I definitely went through life like that. Like, you know, you can call me whatever you want, but that don't mean that I have to answer to that. That don't mean that, you know, I agree that I am that. We only agree that we are that when we answer to that. So, you know, if you call me a bitch, I don't have to answer and be like, huh? Because that means I am confirming that I am a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had a dream last night. And I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day really dissecting this dream. But the dream was like, in so many words, we have the ability to gain more We have the ability to eat more. How, what are you willing to do to get to that victory? You know what I'm saying? So in my dream, it was vivid too. Like in my dream, I could see my goals, the things I've manifested, the things that I really want to happen. And it was like above me. And something came to me and was like, you see all this stuff that you dreamed about, all these things that you want. You're gonna have to change some things. You're gonna have to be right within to win. And that whole dream, I'm doing different things. It was like we were on an obstacle, a course, a game. Like going through life, just doing different things, changing different things to get to my ultimate goal of where I want to be. And that was just a very enlightening period because I ain't gonna lie, the week and a half, it's been wild. Like I can't say it's been a bad week, but it damn sure ain't been a good week. So it gave me that little drive I needed, I guess. So I'm on and popping. Okay.
They say, that's the thing too, they say really within your dreams, like, you not even, like, if you can remember the dream and then you really, your subconscious was really tapped into where you were at the moment and what's going on.
Yes.
Because you're not supposed to really even remember how you got to the dream and how you,
Correct.
you know what I'm saying? So when you can, and I'm a firm believer that dreams are a way of our subconscious trying to talk to us.
Our message. Get our message across.
Oh my God. Okay, let me ask you this then. I had a dream. Fuck it, we going here. We in there. I had a dream about a girl. And in that dream, I asked this person, will I ever see you again? And in the dream, she said yeah. And I didn't feel like no anxiety or anger or I didn't feel nothing. I felt very calm in the dream. And it was so random. Like she was sitting on a bench or a bus stop and I walked over there to her and I sat next to her.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that was a soul tie, a soul tie that ended shortly. You gotta find her. Okay, have you ever been on social media? Like, I'm that awkward person where I follow a lot of different groups. I'm in a lot of different Facebook groups. When the first idea came out, I was like, this is stupid. Who wants to be a part of this? And me personally, like in real life, I am not a group type of person. Like, I can only do groups for so long and then I'm gonna go separate ways. But long story short, in this group, have you ever seen like people post like, I was doing this or I was in this state and I ran across this person and if anybody knows, help me, find them. Like, that is really cute. Like, I would want somebody to like, we cross paths and then you asking the world to locate me. Like, I don't know if that's weird or cute, but it's cute.
I can't say it's weird. I get where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? I can really understand it. Now, let me just say, because that's the thing, like, would I want to see her again? Yeah.
Okay.
At the same time, though, part of me never wants to see that crazy bitch again.
Okay, go ahead and lay it out there on the table. What are we referring to? She was crazy.
Yeah. She was a narcissist. She always had a way of turning the tables and making it my fault. Even if it was her, even if she wasn't wrong, she had a way of manipulating the situation.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that until we were at her mother's house having dinner.
Don't embarrass me in front of your peoples.
No, she didn't. She got into an argument with her sister.
Oh.
Her older sister.
Gotcha.
Someone that knows her more and longer than I do. And her older sister said, you always like to play the victim. I said,
Light bulb went off.
light bulb went off. So with that, I felt like yeah, you're a little crazy.
Okay, I agree.
Last time we spoke, she had told me. No, last time we spoke, I told her like, hey, don't you find it a little funny that we always break up around your birthday? And her response to me was, well, you always doing something to piss me off. So, well, all right then. That tells me everything I need to know.
Whoa.
That tells me everything I need to know.
Oh, you know what?
Am I the problem? I've been realizing, we were just talking about that off camera. I've been realizing, I feel like lately I'm starting to own up to that. I might be the problem.
You know what? That's not bad. The first thing to fixing a problem is identifying the problem. And you identify that you're the problem. And you know, like they say, it takes two to tango. So the better question is, if you're the problem, do you only deal with problem solvers, or do you deal with those who encourage and gas your problem?
Are you asking me or you? Because if we've been honest, I only deal with people who encourage the problem.
Got you.
If you want to be honest,
Okay.
aside from when I say we, I don't mean Jay. I don't mean Jay when I say we. We encourage a lot of our problems. Let me not say problems. We encourage each other a lot to do whatever we want to do, and sometimes that might be the wrong thing. Now, what I also came to realize is, I don't know if I want to fix the problem. Is that bad?
I mean, it depends on how bad the problem is, but hey, what do I know? You know, and that's why I shouldn't be a therapist. When I grew up, I used to want to be a therapist so bad.
I did too.
But as I'm able now to decide, I don't think I need that privilege of, you know, because I'm a Sagittarius. What more can I say? Like we live in a whole different world than other people, and you know, sometimes that world is not the most healthiest. The air quality probably ain't the best, but we rock with what we have, and you know, us being a fire sign, it's kind of like instead of putting out the fire, we make the fire bigger.
You fan the flames.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, knowing that, I have to ask myself, like you said, am I the problem? Because I don't know, sometimes I don't want to solve the problem. What more can I say?
Sometimes, that's crazy that you say that sometimes the Sagittarius that you don't want to put out the fire. Because sometimes I come to you and you don't tell me to put out the fire. You tell me, hey man, fuck that shit.
Here lately, I have been a lot of fuck the shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck that. Fuck them.
Now let me say this. You, Kyla, Derek, and TC, and Ricky have been encouraging my pettiness and my bullshit. You guys have been cheering me on.
Alright, well, you know, because it comes from like,
it's like,
you were so reserved for so long. Like,
please continue, please.
Like, I've always known, you know, you always had like a pinky in some bullshit, you know, like, but you were also reserved with it. You were more laid back with it, concealed, if you will. And then now it's just like sparks flying, like just whoa, like live wires everywhere, and it's intriguing to see. You know, it's just like,
You wanna know how I feel? I feel like I'm running for a 40-yard touchdown.
Okay.
And my friends and family understands cheering me. And I look up at y'all, and I just they got the sign, they got this, you have to tell me keep going.
Hey, you'll. I feel like we all get to that point where we need a break. We need a water break. You know, we need, so ball out until you feel like you need a water break. Just, you know, make sure it's before you like damage things. You don't want to, you know.
Pull a hamstring.
There we go.
Catch heat exhaustion.
There we go.
Yeah, cause yeah.
We don't need no concussions. We just,
It gets murky out here.
you know, hey.
No, we can't do this. This is not our place. Cause I was about to say something. That doesn't belong. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to feel like now I'm coming in here and I have poisoned moments of euphoria, and I brought the bullshit of we had
You
to
know,
pay this shit.
yeah.
To,
I've realized,
I was about to say something.
does euphoria always have to be peaceful, or is it brain food?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Does euphoria always have to give you zen, or can it be something that feeds you?
I'm glad you said that because this place in a way is a moment of euphoria for your clients.
Well,
When that piercing needle goes through their skin and they get that is pain. But for them, it's euphoria. When that tattoo gun is hitting their skin and they acting like it don't hurt, it's really pain, but they're experiencing some type of euphoria.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I love how you brought that all the way around.
I 100% agree, and here is why. See, when I was skinnier, I could just, you know. Shit. Oh, the rolls for the hoes. Goddamn. All right. I agree. I feel like, you know, when you come get a piercing, for me, it's a therapy just like it is for my clients. I feel like stress causes a lot of tension with me. And I need some way to get off that tension. And I feel like when I am doing something that I love to do, creating, opening my space, I feel like I'm able to help somebody else, but I'm also helping myself. I feel that release as I'm piercing them, and this may sound very crazy, but when I'm piercing them, I feel that release. Now, they may not feel that release until we're all done, or I do get some clients that be like, you know what, and I be like, you good? And they like, yeah, that actually felt good. And I don't question when they say that felt good, because I know exactly what they mean, because I too feel the same thing. That's why I need to get my tattoo, Ricky Derrick, so I can too experience euphoria. Because if not, I'm just gonna crash some stuff, and I don't want to crash out.
Well, you know what? Allow me to take this moment to crash out, because I gotta say something.
Go ahead.
Listen, this is for Janae's clients. We completely understand and respect your privacy here at the Witchy Domain. We love the fact that you feel like you can have intimate and private moments here.
We do.
That is me as my assistant manager hat. Now let me take off that hat and put on my chief content creator hat. Hey man, y'all pissing me off, okay? I get it. If you're getting your nipples pierced, okay, close the door. If you're getting your hoo-ha pierced, close the door. If you're getting if you're getting a freaking nose piercing, okay, keep the door open. I need to get this content for the Instagram and the Facebook page, okay? You want to get a nose piercing or a ear piercing? You get the door shut? Hey man, that's pissing me off, okay? Because I'm trying to be respectful by not barging in here, but part of my job is to get the motherfucking content.
You know my favorite question they like to ask you? Well, what you do here? Who are you? You work here.
You just see me walk into a room. You don't walk into a random rooms in here, do you? No.
It cracks me up.
No, you know what get on my skin is the mothers be like, you do photos? Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I need to mess with you. I need to.
And you never hear from them again.
Never hear from them again.
You know, that happens a lot. That happens more times than not. That happens. That happens a lot. That I could be at the store and somebody, oh, you do piercings, don't you? I've been following you for a long time. Okay, what are we like? How does this conversation go? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'll see you soon. Never see him. But you know what? That doesn't hurt me because I feel like all publicity is great publicity.
I do too.
So, you know.
Liar is what you are, though.
That's cool, you know. Go ahead and stroke my ego. But I would love for you to come in and get, you know, a service or two. And then send your friend, your mama, your aunties, your cousins. I greatly appreciate you. I really do. From the bottom of my heart.
And I'm gonna tell y'all to stop, but y'all not gonna stop anyways. We in here trying to work, okay? Quit coming in here. You don't want nothing. You ain't spending no money on services, and you trying to flirt with whoever in here, okay? Quit doing that. We're trying to work.
Because we feel it. Even though we have enough space now, we still can feel the energies bouncing off, and we can feel the motives. We definitely can feel the motives, and sometimes they just don't be feeling, you know, genuine. Are you using us? I ask myself that all the time. Like, okay, I see you, but if you feel like you want to be seen, and that calls for you to come in and get, you know, 10 tattoos in 1 week. Just stop in, you know, every day of that week because you're in the area. Then, I guess, what can we say? We're happy to see you. Happy to see you go.
You know, I always be happy to see you guys. Be respectful. Because you're our clients. We love you guys.
Some of y'all get a little confused, though. I will say that.
Tune into last week's episode. Entitlement. You know what? With that, I'm not about to hold you too long, Janae. Let you get up out of here. We out.
Mama say Euphoria with JPIERCINGS.